numbers and place value of numbers. So I would like someone, I want to give a chance to only one person to tell me any two words that are used in place values. Any two words. Any two words. If you're giving place values to the number, okay, what is the first place value? What is the first place value? Yes, Pony, your hand is up already.
Ones.
Ones, that is wonderful. So after ones, what is the next place value? Yes, Isaac?
Tens.
Good, tens, wonderful. You people, you're very good. Stefan, what's the next after tens? Yes, Stefan, hundreds, that's good. So those are the place values. That's all about place values and the order we have. We start from 10, we start from ones from our right-hand side. We start with ones, followed by tens, followed by hundreds. We go to thousands, so many others, but our level we aim on thousands. So today our interest is learning how to write number names, learning how to write number names. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Those ones who have just trying to check on place values. Those ones who have just joined us, Teacher Linda. My name is down here on the screen. In my name, in case you're consulting anything, you're asking anything beyond after this lesson, it is okay. I'm Teacher Linda. That's my name. Nice to meet every one of us. I'm so grateful. That's how I look like. I hope you've seen me. I'm Teacher Linda. Nice to meet each one of us. Thank you for joining. Let me turn off my video, then we can see something else. And I hope people were asking, is this primary 3? Yes, this is primary 3. We are having our mathematics lesson. So thank you for joining, and I hope you've chosen correctly to join this class here. Okay, this is our interest, writing whole numbers in words. After realizing that we at least know the order of place values, it is very important. Orange, remember the place value. When you are writing in words, there are two things we should put in our head. We should already think about when writing in words. One, the main groups. Two, the place values. We are going to see the main group and the place values. So the place values are these other ones, the ones we've been giving ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Then the main groups, these ones are given after counting a group of 3 threes. When you count 3 digits, that one is a group. You count other 3 digits, that one is a group. But where do we start from when counting? We start from our right hand, that is the ones place value. When you're counting in the ones place value and you meet 3 digits, that means you are dealing with one group. Until you go to another one, when you move to the 4th digit, that means you've gone to another group. So 3 digits belong to a given group. Let us see an example here. Write 5, 6, 7 in words. What do we need to do? One is to draw that table there, the place value table, as we learned how to draw it. So when you draw it, you give place values. Each digit here we have 7, 6, and 5. The place value of 7 is 1. 6 is 10. Then the place value of 5 is 100. So when you count these digits from the right hand side, that is from the ones, you will count 1, 2, 3. You find that they've given you only 3 digits. And all those 3 digits belong to one group because we've said our groups comprise of 3 numbers or 3 digits. When you count and you find that you have 3 digits, that means that you have one group, and that the first group is read as units. The first group is read as units. So this helps you when you're writing in words. The moment you're dealing with digits under units, you find that all these digits are read the way they are. Yes, we don't attach anything on them like this number here. So we shall read it as 567. You stop there. And this is how it will be written. We shall read it as 567. We don't put commas because this is one group. That is when you're dealing with 3 digits only, because 3 digits belong to the first group, that is units. Then let us see another example here. Example 2. Write 4, 5, 6, 7 in words. So still remember, the first thing you should always do is to draw the place value table. So when you draw the place value table, this is how it will look like. So you find that these digits here are put there well, you put them well, you have 7, 6, 5, and 4. Still handle them from the right hand side. Give them their place values. We've all agreed that we start with ones, followed by tens, hundreds, and thousands. That is for our level, we end on thousands. So after realizing that these are thousands here, yes, you come and count the digits. If you find that you have more
Sorry about the network connection. Let's wait for the teacher to rejoin. Is that okay?
Okay.
Let's be patient and wait for her to join. You know how internet is. At
Yes.
times it can disappoint. Cynthia, you're praying in class. I can see you. Shadrach. Shadrach? Shadrach, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you have a story for us as we wait for teacher Linda to join?
What?
Do you have a story for us as we wait for teacher Linda to rejoin? A beautiful story.
Okay. First, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Example numbers. And what? Hello, everybody. How are you?
We are fine.
My name is Mercy.
Yes, tell us, tell us.
Okay. Once upon a time,
Continue, Shadrach.
yes,
Continue and tell us.
you can't hear me. Okay, let me first increase the volume. Once upon a time,
Time.
Be loud and audible and confident.
Peter and his grandfather lived in a house next
Be loud.
a beautiful garden. Next to the garden, there was a dark forest,
Be loud.
and in that forest, there lived a hungry wolf. Peter, you must stay in the garden, said grandfather. You must never go to the middle on your own. But why? Said Peter. Because there is a hungry wolf in the forest. He might come out of the forest and eat you up, said grandfather. Peter looked over the garden. the garden wall. The middle looked very beautiful. A little red bird flew up to a tree. "Hello, Peter," called the bird. "Why don't you come into the window?" So Peter climbed over the garden wall and went into the middle. The little red bird flew down to the duck. "Come back," she said. What a funny walk you have. Why don't you fly like me?" "I don't want to fly like you," said the duck. "Why don't you swim like me?"
We said that we have groups and we also have
The
place
end.
values. The groups, we said that we count each value. So we count from the right hand, that is from the one's place value. When we find that we have 3 place values, we form the first group, that is units. And that's how we came up with this group here, and it helps us to do this work easily. So when you find that we have the group that is units, those ones who have just joined us, we count that if we have units as the group, we just write these numbers without attaching anything to them. We don't put commas. So what we do here, under hundreds, we have 5. So we shall say 500. And these ones under tens and ones are ready together, that is 60. The example here, this is how best we can write it. Let us see example 2. We have write for
Where's teacher? I can't hear her or see her screen.
when you draw the place value table, you give each digit a place value. You first giving the place
What's teacher?
values, you also count them according to their number. Yes, please. Someone is saying something? Okay. So when we give place values, after giving place values, then we can see the groups. That is when we count 3, when you count 3 digits together, you give those ones the first group. And we say that the first group is units. Let us see our second example. And we also see what is the next group if we are giving groups and how does it help us. So this is what will happen. We draw a place value table. After drawing it, you find that we have the digits 7, 6, 5, and 4. We give them place values starting from the right hand, and the first place value is ones, like we discussed. We said ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands.
Hello?
Now we are giving groups. The moment you count 3 digits, that means
Hello?
that that group is complete. Hello, I can hear you. Hello? Are you saying something, my dear?
Hello?
You were saying
Hello?
hi? Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello, yes, please. Are you saying something, Shadrach? Okay, so after giving the group, after giving place values, now we count 3 digits. We count 1, 2, 3. So when we count them, we give them the first group, that is units. Then we count the other group. We find that has remained without a group. So the moment you have the 4th digit, 5th digit, and other digits, they will fall into another group, that is thousands, because we are making groups of three digits. So we find that the other group is thousands. Now, how do we write this number in words? So we shall take 4 takes the name of each group. So we shall say 4,000 without an S. So we say 4,000. Since it is one, it's a different group, we put a comma there. So we say 4,000, comma, 567. And that's how it will be written. Let us also see another example here and see how we can write it. Write 6700 in words. Shadrach, I'm seeing your message, but I don't understand what you're really meaning. Table still. And we give each digit place values. So you fill in the digits, we have 0, 0, 7, and 6. Now, when we are writing this number in words, we count the groups. We are saying that we said that when we are giving groups, we start from the 1. So we count 1, 2, 3 digits, and those ones will fall under units. Then we count the rest of the digits will also fall under thousands. So when we are writing this number in words, we should.
Teacher, we can't hear you well.
Note this. 6 takes the name of its group and a comma as well. So it will be 6. When you're moving to another group, yes, please. Separating these two groups with commas. So we shall say 700. We have a 0. Under ones, we also have a 0. So we should note that zeros after digits, that is 1 to 9, we don't need to write them and say 700. No, it is like saying that ones did not come and tens did not come, but they had the 7, the hundreds had come, and we have 7 of them. So we say 6,000, 700, and that's how we write it. Let us see also another example here, then we shall have questions also. We have example 4. Write 8009 in words. So what we do, we come here, we give them place values. You find that under thousands, we have, under units, we have 3 digits, and that is ones, tens, and hundreds. That is the first group, that is units. Then you find that we also remained with another digit, that is 8 under 1,000. So its group is thousands. So after doing that, now we are writing in words. We have 8 with the name of its group. We have a 0. Don't say 0. hundreds? No, because now it means that hundreds did not come. Now we go to tens, we also have a 0 there. That means for tens, we did not see them coming. So we go to ones. Under ones, we have a 9. So how do we write this number in words? We shall say, comma, since we don't have all the digits here, we have zeros, we leave them out, we have. And that is how we shall write it, 8,009. Let me give chance to people who are asking questions. Questions, time for questions, let us share. People with questions, where are you? Put up your hand if you have a question, a chance to ask something, say something. You can say something, you can add on something about this piece of work. Lina, do you have something to say about it? If you have something, your hand is up, you can tell us something. Yes, Asante, your hand is up, say something, please.
Excuse me, teacher.
You speak a little bit louder than that.
Excuse me, teacher. To find out those place values which
Yes.
talk about. To find out the place values, could you do it without the place values on top? Because you can just say it's 600. I mean 6,710. Teacher.
Where's teacher?
Okay, so you're asking whether we need the place values. The place values, we may not say that we need them or we don't need them, because they will always guide you. So you find that at one point you may be rushing and you miss out a digit. So you find that you miss, you may misfire the question, yes? So when you give these place values here, they are going to guide you, and you will know that I start with ones, I start with tens, I have hundreds here, and these ones, we don't need to write them again to say that 6 tens, 2 ones, no. So it will help you, it will guide you on how to do it better. Asante, is it okay? So don't get tired of doing this thing. Asante, is it fine?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher, we can't hear you. Teacher, we can't see your screen. Teacher,
Hello, everyone. Sorry about the internet connection for the teacher, but let's hope for the best. She's still rejoining. Let's keep calm.
Okay. Thank you so much. Lina, you're the one asking. Yes, please. Unmute your microphone. I'm seeing you're speaking, but your microphone is not, it's still. Unmute your microphone. Yes, now you can speak. I'll hear you.
the values of the given numbers.
I beg you repeat one more time.
Will we need the values of the given numbers?
The values, no, we don't need them. Per now, we don't need the values. We only need the place values. So for the case of the values, you only find them when they request for values. But when you're writing in words, when they request for place values, you don't need them. You only need to identify the place value of each digit. Then you can write in words very well. Lina, have you been answered well?
Yes.
All right. Yes, someone's hand is up here. He didn't put his name. Yes, you can tell us. Ask, please speak out. Unmute your microphone, then you can speak. Yes, Hammond. I think it's a Hammond. Not Hammond, actually. Some other person here. Your hand is up, but I can't hear from you. The one who has 16 plus, who's using that gadget with 16 plus. Your hand is up, but it's not having your name, so you can speak to us and also tell us your name. No, he's not speaking. I don't know why. So someone wanted to say something. Hammond, I also saw you. Hammond, you need to say something about writing in words.
Teacher. Teacher, I never asked.
Yes, Hammond, repeat one more time. You didn't ask anything. Okay, say something. If you didn't, you're not asking, say something. Just only something.
I don't know what to say.
But have you understood?
Yes, teacher.
All right, that's good then, at least that. Okay, Shadrach, are you having something to say? Shadrach is silent. Tutu, you have not said anything today. Stacia, you have not said anything. Nancha, you're quiet. At least Pony said something. Roshan said something. Priska, you're quiet. Mercy, you're quiet. And very many others are quiet. Okay, Lina, still your hand is still up? Okay, let me again, I want to emphasize something that our friend asked. Our friend was saying, teacher, do we need the place values? Yes, we need them. That's why you're understanding this work, because I have put the place values. But if I had not put the place values, it could be hard for you to understand it. So it will give order to your work and it will help you answer the given question. However much the number will be big, you'll be in position to attempt that question there. So we said that this is how we write it. This one is 8009, like we discussed. And I want us to try out this activity in our books. We are going to do this activity here. You're going to try to write these numbers in words. I'll be glad when you do it well. I'll be so much excited. You will respond to this activity here. And you will ask me, I put my number there. You can also ask in the group in case you found a challenge. You can record an audio, put it in the group, then I will listen to it, respond to your question where you've met a challenge. Then this one here, I'm also going to send you this piece of work. I want you to go through it. Where you meet a challenge, you will be informing me. It is about writing in figures.
Unmute.
So here you're going to be given the
Hi,
words
Lena.
and you're going to read them.
Your internet. Lena.
Yes, please, someone is speaking.
Lena.
Evelyn is asking,
The internet is.
teacher, are you sending this work? Yes.
Wait.
Evelyn, and the rest, I'm going to put the work in our WhatsApp group. Visit the group. I'm going to put it immediately after this engagement. I'm going to put it in the group. Respond to those questions there. Put them in your work for your practice. It is very important.
Write 407 in figures.
Yes,
Have you
please.
already done that exercise? This one.
400. You give me that.
No, this particular one, which the teachers give.
Yes, please. Someone is asking.
No, teacher Linda, continue. Those ones didn't mute their mic. I've muted them.
Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to go through this work, and the next engagement, you're going to discuss for us this work here. Yes? I want us to tell us that, teacher, this is what we note. Teacher, this is what we do. This is what we need. Okay? You're going to try to share with us your experience about this work of writing in figures. I put an example here. And how it can be done. So I want you're going to study these examples. I think there are around 2 examples. You're going to study them so that you can have some knowledge about it, so that the next engagement you share with us your findings, you share with us the teacher, this writing in figures, this is how I've meant it, and this is how I tried to attempt feedback there. I'll be visiting the group and I'll be responding to the feedback, I'll be responding to your questions to the page. This is the piece of work. I want you to go through it. You'll have more time with it and study it. So thank you for joining. Thank you for attending. Looking forward on meeting you again and seeing also that work in our group there. Some of you don't mind sending the group. After doing your piece of work, you can take your pics and send, because when I give you my email, very few of you send the work. But on WhatsApp, at least I see very many of us try to put the work there. So we shall use what is convenient for us so that we can try to see our work, so that we can develop and also move to another level of understanding. Thank you for joining. I wish you a nice day. Bye-bye. Have a good morning, everyone.
Thank you, teacher, for teaching
Unless
us.
you have something you want,
Thank you,
you are welcome. Thank you.
teacher.
You are welcome.